What's up guys, Ryan from Landscapes. In today's video we've got the River Creek, and finally a little update on this. It's actually been something like 6 months, probably even longer than that now, 6 to 7 months or around that area, so it was quite bang on. But either way, I'm doing a little update on these. I'll tell you about the things that actually went wrong at first, the things that I had to change, also at the same time what I'm now keeping in there, and yeah, I guess future plans for the channel as well at the same time, because we have got a few things going on here. But I will generally just be updating this tank. It'll be a very short update, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with that tank and how it stands today. But I hope you like the video, and as always from me, peace and love. I'm out. Now, if you take a look at how it initially looked when I first set it up, this was literally day one. It has completely changed since then. You can see everything's really growing out now. The plants, the moss, everything's really taking its own little space and area inside the tank. I really like the fact that most of the plants actually did really well. You'll notice from the first image, it was sort of like, I can't even remember the name of it now. It was like a short bamboo plant. That one did die. Everything else has obviously thrived in this tank. I have since added a couple of extras. I will break that down and go into that a little bit later on throughout this sort of video. But for now, I will show you which inhabitants are actually in here. I did have a little bit of a difficulty for around 3 or 4 months, purely because of the organic buildup in this tank, so I couldn't keep anything in. I do now just feed these from the calcium cup. I just rest it in and they come out covered in calcium, and the frogs lap them up. But feeding time is definitely their most favourite time of the day. It's not every day, but it's every 3-4 days. What I really like about this now though is at first they were always really nervous to come out and to see me. Every time I opened the glass doors, they ran away. Obviously, all I did was just add some food. When I added the food, I would always give it a spray down. So it kind of gave that, every time they got fed, it also rained, which worked really well because it associated obviously feeding time with when the rain was. So that way I built up a relationship with them where when I open the glass now, they do come to the front and expect to be fed. They are still a little bit skittish though, which I will win them round in the end to the point where they're practically hanging out the tank to get fed. You know, they're that familiar with me. I have had them since tadpoles as well, so they have been familiar with me since obviously they came into this world, we'll say. The tank itself though looks super healthy. All of those mushrooms in different areas and pockets, it's really good to see. Those are actually edible mushrooms, by the way. No harm is to the frogs, or at least there's been no harm to the frogs. I'm not too sure if that's something that does harm the frogs, to be honest. This may be something I need to look up a little bit more, but they've been fine. The mushrooms have since gone. I don't bother with them, I just leave them. If you do mess with them, you will get the paws everywhere and they will continuously come back. Yeah, I just tend to leave them. I am going to be listing all of the Latin names of the plants throughout this. I will also be mentioning a few of them myself, the common names, but that way you guys can actually see if those will work in your enclosures or whatever you decide to do yourselves. This philodendron is doing really nice. I don't actually know the full amount, but basically you'll see I put those little wire clips inside. They'll attach. Then what I can do is remove them once those roots are nicely bedded inside the cork. The ficus itself, I'm probably going to end up pinning it down this way or something. I'm not 100% sure, but these are all growing completely wild, and you can see there's a few new shoots of the parlor palm coming up there, and it's going to create like a canopy. I think it's going to be really nice, but at this stage I'm looking forward to getting all of that moss attached to that tree, but I do need to cut all of this back as it is completely overgrown. I'll let a few clips play of this tank. If you are liking the video, remember to like and subscribe. This is a short video today, but either way, I hope you've liked it. So if you have, remember, drop a comment below. What setups do you want to see? Is there anything that you would like to see yourself? Anything that you would like an update on? Just let me know and drop it in the comments. And thank you for watching, guys. And as always from me, peace and love. I'm out.